is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. A play action, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's exactly what we want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
The BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He just sprints into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Down near the sticks. It's Riley. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Spartans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they got fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Defense not pressing this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Screen to the wide receiver. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Trojans will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. And the defense rise up for a big stop. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, USC. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
When they've got him behind the line, a tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Makes a quick catch. What a stiff one. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Touchdown, Trojans. Add 6 more points to the total. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver makes the pitch. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Breaks loose at the 45. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for his back. It's caught. Tackle finally made at the 37. The 1st and 10 from there. The Spartans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Finding space at the 20. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down, and once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sparty! And now to try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. Look out, room to run here. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Gets out of bounds after a solid game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Well, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kurt, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design was a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to...
Oh, that one's picked off. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Spartans.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
A completion makes it second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. Timeout is called a touch strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught, still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan State. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
UT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Michigan State. And the Spartans will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Trojans offense is back out on the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
And the Spartans come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
3rd and goal, will try to run it in. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4, and they're going for it. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and I'm sure he's living up to that right now.
Pass clock. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Catch made on the right side. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sparty. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC, 36.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Runs through the defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll use the ground game here. He's past the marker and still going. And will pick up a first down out of the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Took contact on the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get to pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And sack sets up second down. Looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. And he'll be brought down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone.
Here he goes. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I'd just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
36.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The pocket breaking down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving to the red zone.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point you're going to start putting those into play?
Leaning on the run game here late.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. We'll hand it off. They finally corral him at the 1. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
55. USC 36.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go. And they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
The two-point try is good, so the lead is down to 11. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Direct snap. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And they've got the returner corralled. Getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Now it's 2nd down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know. Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. Now the coverage seemed a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Trying to find room. It's Riley. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sparty.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the ball tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this play. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where